Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And if it's your first time watching, welcome. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. In today's video, we're going to be doing a monthly favorites video. I have some products here that are going to help keep me and you hydrated throughout the fall winter months. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I want to share with you guys is skincare. So my favorite skincare product this month and the last couple of months, because it's been a while, is the Peter Thomas Roth Potency Power Eye Cream. This guy is one of my favorite products because you literally see results from using it and when you don't use it. They also have a vitamin C serum version of this and I absolutely love it, but I'm pretty sure I featured that in my monthly favorites before. But this guy is counterpart and it's just a great under eye cream. It's nice and creamy, but it's not overpowering. It goes great underneath makeup, so it's not gonna make your makeup bunch up in that area. It's actually gonna allow your concealer to apply so much smoother. And again, vitamin C is really good for tightening, brightening, and firming the skin as well as brightening. So this is honestly just the bomb.com. It's like $65 though, but it is gonna last you a fairly long time. Like I've had this for about since December maybe, or when I got my income tax, so February. I still have a lot of it left. I absolutely love it. A little bit goes a long way. You just need half a pump, apply it in your under eye, and bring it up underneath your brow bone, and I promise you will see results. So if you're looking for a good under eye moisturizer, I definitely recommend this because it is the bomb.com and it's just great. The second under eye product that I absolutely love is actually from the line I work for. So Becca Cosmetics has our anti-fatigue under eye primer. So this is a silicone-based under eye primer. Not a lot of companies offer an under eye primer, but what this is gonna do is it's gonna help to smooth out any fine lines underneath the eyes, as well as any crow's feet, any pore issue in that area, as well as help to alleviate and depuff the under eye. So it is made with green tea, matcha tea, and it has caffeine in it to help depuff the area, as well as help to stimulate blood flow. I've used this on clients and on myself obviously, but I've used this on clients as well in the under eye, and I've used it on lines around the lip. Obviously as you age you start to develop more fine lines, and there's a lot of clients who are a little bit older and obviously they develop some fine lines around their mouth and some expression lines from frown lines. And I use this right in that area. I just tap it on and then I go in with makeup and it just looks so flawless and so smooth. And this has been one of my favorite additions to my primer collection. So I honestly really recommend this product. This product does retail for $32, so it's fairly inexpensive for a mid-range brand. You do get a lot. You don't need to use a lot. I literally like to take my finger, swirl it in there, and apply in my under eye. You can also keep this in your fridge. It is going to provide more of a cooling sensation underneath the eye. Think of like those people who suggest you put a spoon in the freezer and then you use the spoon in the under eye. Same effect, just not as freezing cold. Moving on, the next under eye / contour product that I want to share with you guys is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. These are my favorite. These are my babies. I absolutely love these concealers. I don't know what I was doing with my makeup game before these concealers came out because they are literally the bomb.com. And when I say that, I mean like, yeah, you can go full on, full face, full beat, full glam, but when you take the brightening or just your normal concealer and apply one dot in the under eye, it's gonna brighten that under eye so dramatically. So as I've gotten older, I've been starting to develop some under eye darkness, and this is the only concealer that really helps to hide that, alleviate that, and also it's very hydrating for the skin because it has the same ingredients as the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, which has that coconut water built into the formula, as well as alpine rose, which is really gonna help to soothe the skin. So I actually love these. I also love these because I was using Shape Tape before, but as you guys know, I'm on Accutane, so sometimes I wake up a lot more dehydrated than other days, and I was using Shape Tape for a while from Tarte, and it was just too much. Like, it looked amazing, and then an hour later, everything was just crumbling, and it looked so nasty. When I switched over to these, absolutely obsessed. I used the shade Golden Beige in my under eye, and I used Chestnut to contour. With contouring though, I will say a little bit goes a long way. And these guys retail for about I want to say somewhere around $30. Don't quote me on that, but fairly inexpensive. A little bit goes a long way, so you're gonna have these bad boys for a very long time. The next product that I want to share with you guys is Fenty Beauty Diamond Milk Lip Gloss. This has been my new obsession that I added to my collection. Obviously, you guys know I've been obsessed with the original Fenty gloss. Anytime time you guys were commenting on my videos, like, what gloss are you wearing? I need that. It was the Fenty gloss because I've been absolutely obsessed. And even though I am a gloss person now, I will say that there is no gloss in the market that compares to this guy. It just feels so creamy. It feels nice. It feels lightweight. It doesn't stick. I will say though that this guy, very pearlescent in the sense that it's very, or it just has like a white sheen to it. So if you are of deeper complexion, or if your lips are naturally really pink like mine, then it might be a hit or miss. So definitely swatch it out in the store before you buy. This does retail for $18, fairly inexpensive for a high-end brand. The next product that absolutely has been saving my skin lately as far as what foundation I can or cannot use. Like I said, some days I wake up really dehydrated and some days I'm a little bit more on the oily side, but this product incorporated into my primer routine before my foundation has really helped to change my skin texture when I apply foundation. So again, as you guys know, I have a lot of acne scars, and sometimes foundation will cover it depending on the thickness of it, but sometimes, you know, if it's a sheer foundation, it's not going to do a great job at like covering it up. So lately, right before I go in with the primer, I'll be using the Becca Skin Love Glow Elixir. So this guy is made with crushed avocados or crushed melon, I can't remember. So this guy is made with crushed melon. It does have Becca's brightening complex in it, which is going to help to give you overall radiance over time. So I believe it does have vitamin C in it. It has some ingredients in it that I can't remember off the top of my head, but what it does is it's basically going to help to, over time, retexturize the skin very slightly, and the more you use it, the better your skin radiance overall is going to be. So it's going to fight any dullness because of the vitamin C. It's going to brighten, tighten, and firm the skin, as well as really help to alleviate skin texture. So when you put this on, it's really going to hydrate your skin without giving you a greasy residue. So what it's going to do is, ultimately, it's just going to hydrate your skin, it's going to brighten it, and it's going to take away any dullness. Sometimes we put on foundation and we're like, oh, like my makeup looks like shit today. And that might be because you haven't been using anything with vitamin C, you haven't been using anything with peptides in it, any AHAs, which are going to help to retexturize the skin as well as to exfoliate the skin so that your skin is smoother, softer, and your foundation will just glide on. So if you're having those problems, and I definitely recommend getting a vitamin C serum of some sort, but if you don't want to commit to the price point of skincare, then I definitely recommend the Becca Skin Love Glow Elixir. This guy retails for $48. It's a great incorporation to your skincare routine. You can use it morning and night. You still need to use a moisturizer. I also like to use this as a mix-in medium, so sometimes I mix this in with foundations that are too heavy or too thick or too drying. I mix this in, mix it on the back of my hand, and then apply the foundation, and it just glides on beautifully. And the last product that I want to talk to you guys about is, so lately I've been really quick about doing my makeup, so I don't want to do, like, I try to do the bare minimum before going to work, just because sometimes I don't have time to sit there and do like a full face of makeup that will take me like an hour to do. So lately what I discovered is my new powder foundation. So back in the day when I was in high school, I was a little bougie bitch. I was using the MAC Studio Fix powder foundation. Great formula, full coverage. The one thing I will say about this is that it used to clog my pores like crazy. It used to cause me little ronchitas on my face. So I would have little like zit-like stuff on my face, almost like a rash, because I was allergic to this or something. As an adult, I can use this. I just have to be really careful about washing my face. I got NC30, and NC30 is too light for me, so I don't know what's going on. In high school, I remember I was C4, C40, but if I were to use that now, it's too dark for me. So I don't know what shade I am. I don't feel like buying another one. This is not my monthly favorite product. I'm just giving you a little background story. The product I've actually been loving is the Cover FX powder foundation. This comes in a variety of shades. I believe they have like 30-40 shades. I am in the shade N35, so I'm fairly neutral. It looks like this. It is what I'm currently wearing on my face. It looks amazing. It's really quick and easy. I just take my brush, buff it in, and I'm good to go. A little backstory on Cover FX. Cover FX was founded by one of the original owners of MAC Cosmetics before Estee Lauder took over. So what happened was Estee Lauder bought MAC Cosmetics. MAC already had the Studio Fix powder foundation out, and Estee Lauder has not changed this formula since the 80s or 90s when it launched. So once one of the original MAC owners moved and started their own line, Cover FX, they developed the Pressed Mineral Foundation. So this is actually the updated formulation of this. So this guy will make a lot of people break out because it's still an old formulation. They have not changed the ingredients, which is great, but at the same time, the ingredients in it, you know, there's so many unnecessary ingredients that were being put into into makeup back in the day. And now they have Cover FX. This is the vegan line. It is like cruelty free. It has really good ingredients in it. There's no talc in it, so it's not going to cause you to break out. It's not going to clog your pores. And overall, it's a great foundation. I believe this retails for like $36. I've been loving this. I have dry skin when it comes to powder. Like I tend to not powder all over my face, and this powder looks amazing on me. When I've worn this as the foundation, I get a lot of compliments as far as people saying like, it doesn't even look like you're wearing makeup. And I'm like, so that was the first time someone said that. Then a couple more people were saying it, and I was like, okay, so I guess I really like this foundation because I'm getting this feedback, I'm getting compliments. And so I kept wearing it, and honestly, it's just quick and easy because it's like turned down my routine just like so much, because now instead of like taking an hour to do a full face of makeup, it takes like 15 to 20 minutes. So yeah, with that being said, guys, that basically concludes today's video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you leave a peach emoji down below so people are like, what the fuck, for those people that did not watch the video all the way to the very end. And if you want to see more videos from me, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And until next time, guys, DGAFpanda out.